Got dope like Pablo. Cut dope like Pablo. Cut dope. Shot trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing up and I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to sleep across the water. Got see cars out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, they run off with the package. I just put a pack on the way to Bogota. Fuck his ass out, and I'm telling what he saw. Real watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we're a ring. Investigating, taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do
Well, what's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ back with Raising Kanan, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It is time for the ladies to go live to discuss this episode in full. And y'all already know I got the crew up here with me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring them on out. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's coming in already. I know y'all kind of coming in slowly. It's Sunday. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I hope everybody's feeling good. But we gotta go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. So let me bring everybody up first. So let me start with Khandi. Hey, boo. How are you?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
How y'all doing? How you doing? Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody out there.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Let me go ahead and bring up Miss Ginger Snaps. Hey, Ginger.
Oh, hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday,
What's going on,
everybody.
Hey, Candy, hope you're doing better.
Ciao.
And EJ, I'm tired. I got and EJ.
Girl, taking tumbles. Let me go ahead and bring up my girl, Miss Tamieka's Den is in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
All right, we got the fireplace going in the den.
Okay, got the den in the building. Okay. And last but certainly not least, our girl, Moochilla.
Hey, y'all.
Boo.
What's up?
Hey.
Okay. Listen, y'all, we got to get into Raising Kanan season 4, episode 6. I believe this episode was entitled The Price of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know that we came off of this episode kind of, we just found out that Famous, got. And now this episode, we're at his memorial service, and this is kind of where we're starting. Now, we already know that apparently Fame is going to get the royal treatment, right, Inga? We got the dinner going. We got the repast stuff going. I know Tamieka, I know y'all usually in on all of that. So I just want to make sure that Fame gets all of this, right?
He deserves it. He deserves a little nice memorial. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go ahead and do a little shout out to the chat right quick. Hey, Renee Beckham. Hey, Lady Virtue. Thank you for coming through, guys. Shout out to Erica P in the building. Sally in the building. I love this comment. Hello, ladies. One of my favorite panels. These ladies keep it so real. 100.
All right.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi, Marcus. How are you? Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you. Happy Palm and Psalm Sunday. We appreciate you, bro. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's just move straight into this episode, y'all. Let me switch up this right quick. And let's I want everybody to give me their rating. So y'all, I came up with my own little rating system.
Oh, this is cute.
So I want to know what your rating is on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being like, yeah, I could have did something else, all the way up to 5, meaning that this episode was on repeat. You done watched it a couple of times. Let me know what y'all think about this episode in the chat. Go ahead and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. DeMarcus already said it was a solid 8, but listen, we going to the 1 to 5 scale now. So I'm gonna guess that that's about a 4 for you, DeMarcus. Khandi, what's your rating?
Per the TV Junkies checklist, let's see. Chokehold energy had me locked in. Solid TV.
Yes. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Moochie, what's your rating for this episode?
I would say chokehold energy also, but I'm more or less with junkie teas because I might run it back just for the reveal with jukebox.
Okay, that's what's up. Tamika.
I'm going with chokehold energy because it was a couple people I want to put a damn chokehold on. Okay, it
Mm.
definitely had me locked in. It would be full blown, but I haven't had time to go back and watch it. More time. So I'm gonna
Okay,
keep it
no
there for
worries.
now.
Inga Binga.
Um, I'm going with chokehold energy as well. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm liking the pacing. I've been saying this every single episode. I'm here for it. And EJ, I'm just already gonna let you know I'm gonna steal this from you, but I'm gonna have my own little names or whatever. But
Go
I
for
will
it, boo.
steal.
Go for it. We
Yeah,
should
but
all have
I ain't gonna
one.
take your same thing, but I'm gonna come up with my little rating too. Yeah.
Okay, go
So,
for it.
but that no choco. Yeah, yeah. Anywhere between junkie teas or junko energy, I think everybody's on the right page with that. Yeah. So
Okay, that's what's
yeah.
up. Shout out to we got our first super chat. Shout out to Lady Virtue. Just a little something to say thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hey,
$5
lady.
super chat.
Hey.
We got Sherilyn with the 4. We got Chokehold Energy from Anita, Demarcus Chokehold, Kylie Chokehold, Renee Beckham Chokehold. Not Yapper said it was a junkie tease. So thank you guys. Hold on, we got one full blown junkie mode for me. I'm gonna tell my kids this was the Black Sopranos. This acting is top tier.
Mm.
Absolutely. Okay, that is what's up, y'all. Michelle Walker coming in with the chokehold energy as well. Uh so Ricky said Nick swung by rocks and made it official. So y'all, I'm gonna be prioritizing super chats tonight, of course, and then of course when we have our time to check in with the chat, I'll be reading y'all comments. So don't think that I'm ignoring y'all. Just trying to make it flow a little bit different. But we're about to get into so you think you're a TV junkie. So y'all know I do this on most of my things. I'm trying to get back into doing it more often. So this is just like a little icebreaker. And this one is who you riding with. So how it works is I'm going to give you a scenario and then you're basically going to tell me what you would do in the scenario with the choices that I provide to you. I'll have some of these throughout the live show, y'all. So make sure that y'all participate in the chat as well and let me know what y'all think as well. I think tonight we got like 2 or 3 of them. Since it's a larger panel, I want everybody to get a chance to talk about the episode. Shout out to DeMarcus for the $3 super chat. We appreciate you. Actually, super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate you. Got another super sticker coming in from DeMarcus. Thank you.
DeMarcus is always on point.
Okay, we appreciate you so much, bro. All right, y'all. So we got to get our first impressions and foolishness in because every single TV show to me always got some foolishness in it. But I need to know what y'all first impression just of this episode was. Maybe even a moment that just stuck out to you that was just like, oh, that one had me. Moochie, I'm starting with you.
The moment that stuck out most, we all kind of predicted that Be Real is gonna do this robbery, and now that he set the wheels in motion, I want to see how this paint plays out.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. Tamieka, what's your first impression and that one moment that really stood out to you?
Dang, I don't know. I got more than one moment. I don't know which one to choose. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Juke on this one. Juke, y'all was waiting, y'all was thirsty. I was all right with the pace we was going, and Juke said, "Y'all wanted me, now I'm here." Okay, and that was definitely a moment that left an impression. She had everybody shook.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to DeMarcus with another $2 super sticker. We appreciate you, bro. Inga Binga Ginger Snaps. Favorite moment? What moment stood out for you?
Oh, well, first impression is I have to piggyback with Tamika in the jukebox. Y'all wanted her to get active. Now she's active, or she's going, and she's getting there. And now Laverne is gone. Laverne is done. No more Laverne. We got jukebox now. And then on here say foolishness. Foolishness is still Mama Joyce with her goddamn foolishness. I'm tired of her. So those are my first impressions and the foolishness.
Oh, I didn't catch that foolishness part. The foolishness is unique up here in the damn fridge eating the butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah, you don't stick your spoon in my damn butter pecan. Come on.
Ah,
Candy, first impression moment that stood out to you, and any foolishness in this episode?
first impression, my girl Juke was giving me Joker Harley Quinn vibe. She woke up, she she started laughing and giggling when she was, handling business, and I was excited about it. I was like, okay, that's what time we on. I'm with you, Juke. I enjoyed it. She took over, and did her thing. She showed us why she was the way she was in OG Power. But how she, I guess, is how she acted, because she just didn't give a damn. And foolishness, I'm with Tamieka. Why you got your funky ass, my spoon and my ice cream come off your lips, and you keep sticking your spoon in your mouth, putting it back in my ice cream? Sir, that is so nasty. It's disgusting. But you fine and doing it, and I don't mind. But you could throw it on me and lick it off me, though.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
sorry. Did I say that? My bad. My bad.
Is this
My bad.
wait a minute. Is this the after show? Is this the after talk special?
Where the after show was on the night of. This after she done threw the after dark version up in here.
Right, the after
I
dark. Right.
Hey, I had to close my eyes a little bit.
Okay, that's what's up though.
Mhm.
Okay, no worries. Let me
Yeah,
we're gonna
close
go with
out.
our first scenario here, y'all. And let me y'all can read the scenario, and while I pull that up, I wanted to get over here to the chat real quick. Kylie King said that Marvin and Juke's talk was what stood out to her. And then we have another $2 super sticker coming in from DeMarcus. Jessica and Lulu stood out to me with the drink. Okay, so the first scenario is going to be who you riding with. So you just pulled a big time move and you got $500K in dirty money that needs to be washed fast. You need a low key, cash heavy business to make it look legit without raising too many flags. What business are you buying to run the play, and who you putting in charge of running it without getting caught slipping? Are you going to open a laundromat, a strip club, a mobile car wash, or a food truck? And will it be Marvin, Lulu, Kanan, or Juke, Moochie? What's your answer?
Oh, that's a lot.
You still there, Mooch?
I was talking and I didn't even
Okay.
realize
Okay, no
I
problem.
was off. I would do a laundromat, something low, not too where to attract attention. Strip club, I feel like fights and stuff will break out. We don't need none of that. Mobile car wash, I don't know. I just like the laundromat as a start. It's
Okay.
quiet money. It'll make money.
Okay, I like that. And who gonna run it though? Who gonna be on
I
the
would
big part?
have. Oh, it's easy. You could have Marvin and Lulu run this. I wouldn't want to have Kane in there because that if he's stealing from his mother, he'll steal from anybody.
Okay, that part. Okay, Tamika, which one you going with, and who's gonna be over this venture?
Oh, child. I'm going with laundromat. Everybody always need their going clean clothes.
Mhm.
That food truck might not make it. The strip club that ain't. I'm gonna take Lulu. Lulu can be safe inside the laundromat. Ain't gonna be no drinking and none of that.
Inga Binga, Ginger Snaps.
I'm going with the laundromat as well. And yeah, the food truck thing, that would be too much hassle trying to deal with that. So now laundromat, and then who I'm gonna have run it? Definitely not Canaan. You know, I'm gonna let, even though we haven't seen Juke have any experience, but I'm gonna give her time to step up. I'll let Juke handle the laundromat. She can run it. She
Okay.
ain't scared of these dudes out there.
Okay, that's what's up. Candy, what say you?
Um, Everything else seemed like you got to run through the government, get paperwork, documentation. You got to get inspections and stuff like that. So I think the laundromat will be the easiest, quickest, safest way to go. And I can let Lulu run it.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm going the same with the laundromat, and I'm definitely gonna go with Lulu. I just think he's the safest when he not drinking, and when he own it, he own it. Shout out to the chat. We had somebody say car wash and Lulu, strip club, Juke, car wash, Lulu. Somebody said Walter White never got caught up. Marvin, food truck. Okay, that's what's up. All right, y'all. So let's start off with our first conversation of the night. We got to talk about Lulu. I'm going to take these in sections with characters. So I want to talk about Lulu. And we have him with, we have Jessica came back into the picture. And of course, we got Rilla in this whole situation with him. So it doesn't matter what you want to talk about as it relates to Lulu, just your thoughts on kind of the things that was going on with his character in this particular episode. And my main question is Lulu back in and will Rilla live? Those are the main two questions. But other than that, go for it. Inga Binga, I'm gonna start out with you.
Jessica, Rilla is a little bit. Yeah, well, Rilla will not live, and Lulu will come back in for a couple of reasons. One, come back to help his sister with this unique situation. But I also think that Rilla is going to do something to set Lou off and piss him off, and then they're gonna have a confrontation. And next thing you know, Rilla will be right next to Crown Camacho.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, I like that. Tamieka, you back? Any thoughts on Lulu? Do you think he's back in, and will Rilla actually make it? And did you have any thoughts about Jessica or either that other heifer that came that was getting all jealous?
I agree with Inga. She pretty much summed it up. I think Rilla is a no for me, dog. His ass about to be up out of here. And Lulu is definitely back in. I didn't want him to be back in, but he said the streets is calling me. I gotta come out here and do what I gotta do. I don't give a damn about Jessica. She's still trash as far as I'm concerned. I understand he needed, the moment of grief. He needed to have somebody to lean on, and she just so happened to be there. And Imani, I don't understand you getting jealous. Girl, you've been around 2.5 seconds. Ain't nobody say you was his woman. He didn't say he was getting with you and y'all was in a damn relationship. I also feel like Jessica left that damn chain there on purpose, okay? We ain't have to take no damn chain off and leave it there in the office for us to have sex, child.
Yeah, I done left my earrings and chains on all through the night. So I don't understand that. He got to take your earrings and chains and all that. Look, girl, I done kept my glasses on when when you into it, you into it. So the glasses might end up like this.
Yeah, especially if it's some wild stuff.
That's
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Tamieka on that one. You hit that on the head with all that. Yeah, that lady was tripping. Like we only get together one time. Why the hell are you getting upset? I ain't understand that. Y'all can make me understand. I said that D must have been damn good for her to act like that.
Okay, she was doing a little bit too much. Moochie, your thoughts on Jessica, if you have any? She was an afterthought for me, but Rilla, is Lulu back in, and will Rilla live?
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the top with Jessica. That happened because they both wanted it to happen, but and I think it was like a grieving situation, so they comfort each other in that. Rilla, I think like I said, we gonna see Lulu end up taking this nigga out, but it might, he might have to really go like with the pow with him. I don't think they gonna be able to fight. And is he back? Yes, definitely he's back. He's a little more focused. He seems, as long as he stays sober, he'll be all right. That's our biggest fear with that. And he seems to knows what triggers him and what to stay away from. And I'm glad that he's utilizing the whole council situation with his AA. So that's good with that. Nah, Rilla ain't gonna live. I see him like he's already got a toe tag on him.
Right. A dirt net. That's what I say. He gonna be in the Paisley pond, right where Camacho was.
I
So
forgot who said it, but yeah, he gonna be taking a dirt now.
a dirt nap. Yeah,
I forgot who said it
I
I
last
think
week.
of Mo 69 said it
Yeah,
the other
somebody said he
day.
was taking a dirt
Dirt
nap.
nap, right.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
shouts out to
I
Mo 69 ways.
I absolutely, I agree with you guys. I think I agree with Tamieka. I think Jessica did that on purpose. I think she was being hella messy with that one, just because she wanted to mark her territory. Ma'am, you need to take that necklace off. We all know how this go down. Stop playing with us right now. Be Rilla, of course, he out of there. This is a stupid move. This always happens though, and I blame that baby mama. I'm sorry. I am putting it all on her. Like, why are we? This man just got out of prison. Why are we putting that much pressure on him? I know that this is his child. I know he needs to get this money, but you know that this is going to be a slow roll. I think it was somebody last week when we did our after show. Somebody said that this probably what happened in the first place. Like, this probably how he ended up in prison in the beginning. Probably her saying we need this much. Like, we need to just stop normalizing that bullshit. That was just whack for somebody who just got out of prison. I didn't like that. But other than that, Lulu definitely back in. I don't think he's going to let Rock be out here without no muscle now that he knows that Unique is back. I think it's family over everything. So those are my thoughts. Candy, what are yours?
Yeah. I think my computer, I'm on my iPad. I think it went out for a few seconds. Jessica, what she meant? Because why you had to get Nicholas off to handle business? I didn't understand that. Be Rilla. I don't care nothing about him, but I don't think he's gonna live.
I can't handle it.
Especially if he's trying to rob that man, he definitely ain't gonna live because he might be underestimate that guy. Lulu, yeah, Lulu back in. Yeah, he in, 10 toes down, like 4 flat tires on
That
Cadillac.
part. For sure. Agreed.
Yes, some people saying that I heard that Jessica is actually will be back. We're not done with her because I guess they'll be back to still deal with the famous situation. So
Child, Jessica
I'm hoping
do
that she
not
don't
need to
come
come
back.
back. Right.
But yeah, that's how I feel when I'm hearing gossip that we're not done with her. She'll be back. She's gonna even be in season 5. I said, oh no, we don't need that lady again. Like where we
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't really need Jessica to come back at all. I think that door should be closed. I feel like why, but I mean, it is what it is. Even if she do come back, it'll only be for a moment. It ain't gonna be
for a moment. Yeah,
Yeah,
she don't add nothing to the show. Like she don't change the trajectory of the show. Yeah. So.
Right.
Let's go ahead and check out what the chat has to say. My opinion, that woman at the label a bigger bird than Jess. Absolutely. Somebody said that Be Rilla will survive and help Lulu. Yes to Lulu, no to Be Rilla. I knew that record label fool was going to get hit up. Be Rilla going to survive the robbery, but after that, he's going to be exposed. Jessica cares about Lulu. DeMarcus, I think Be Rilla gonna get away with the robbery before he died, though. He probably will. I agree with that. He'll probably get away with the robbery, but I think that it's gonna be Lulu that's gonna take him down and just go ahead and give him that dirt nap and put him to sleep, as Mo said. Agreed. Be Rilla gone. Episode 8. Lulu is coming back. Raquel in deep trouble. Yep, Inga, we don't trust Be Rilla. Hey, beautiful ladies. Hey, Shannon. Thank you for that.
Hey.
Hey. Jessica left her jury for Lulu to return the jury to ask Lulu to leave for LA. Don't nobody want to go to LA. Come on now. Hey, with my shoes off.
I'm in with my shoes. I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Jessica trying to mark her territory, LOL, and Imani fell for it. Lulu don't even care. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. I didn't like the way she did that. And let's see.
And Lulu said, whose jury is that? Lulu said, it ain't mine.
Right.
I love that part. Exactly.
That was so funny.
That was funny. And then when she tried to walk on over there, I was like, okay, we doing too much for a one-nighter, ma'am. We ain't even got no labels on this.
One night, and then you already upset and storming off.
Told her that my homegirl necklace.
Okay.
One night
And then he trying to grab her.
Only.
What you grabbing her for? Bye.
That's right.
Okay.
One night only.
Bye, bitch.
Oh, look, don't start EJ on the
About her. That's her
on,
feelings.
on Dream Girls.
That's all I needed to hear.
Watch our Dream Girls review. That was funny.
I give Jessica grace. Lulu was talking to her crazy in season 2. Well, you know, we still don't
But
know.
wait a minute. You somehow she care about her and all that. DeMarcus or somebody said, but what? I haven't forgotten how she did Lulu before when she left him and went to LA. You know, she did him dirty. Didn't she stab him in the back?
Yeah, that's why I said she trash.
With crowns.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
we about her.
Yeah, so
That's why I said this was just like, something just to console them because they were grieving.
they both was grieving. They both needed, a little something.
She said, like it. I'm not thinking anything of it. It is what it is.
Absolutely. I like Deshay's comment. Says Jessica's gonna be like Stella on The Godfather of Harlem, because why I can't stand Stella. Child,
Exactly.
why
I know I likes
take a
her.
dirt nap and be gone for good. They bring nothing. Okay, absolutely. All right. Thank y'all in the chat. So we're gonna move on, and I'll come back to the chat a little bit later. Let's talk about Marvin though. Marvin had some really insight to give to Juke. At the end of the day, we always want our kids to do better than us. We always want to do the do as I say, not as I do type of situation. But we see that in the Thomas family, it just doesn't work out that way for whatever reason. Like, none of these kids are listening, right? They're all about, I'm going to do what you do, not what you say I should do. And this is the same thing that we're seeing with Juke. But I really love this conversation that Marvin had with her. It was one of my actual favorite Marvin moments, because we see he's really trying to fight in there to save his daughter's life. And he's not sugarcoating anything. He letting it be known, I know who I am, but that's not who you have to be. But Juke don't see it that way. Did Marvin mess up with ET, y'all? And can Marvin be upset about Juke embracing the path that she is headed down? And anything else that you have to say about Marvin as well? I'm going to start with you, Khandi, and then you,
Inga. Did he mess up with ET? He messed up getting ET from the beginning. So, yeah. Yeah, he should never got him to be the man to pick up the money or whatever. He should have never had him in place. Can Marvin be upset about Juke? No, you can feel how you want to feel. However, she's been raised around this lifestyle. That's all she knows. This is what she saw. And I didn't see him try to push her to do anything else. Other than that music thing. You didn't try to push her to go to college. I don't know if he was cool with her going to the military, because we never got to see that conversation between them. And if they did, I missed it. So he can't be upset about her doing this, because that's all she knows.
Okay. Inga Binga, what are your thoughts over Marvin? And it can be outside of this, just anything that happened within the episode. But do you think he messed up with ET? And can he really be upset about the path that she's embracing, being who he is?
Marvin definitely messed up for getting involved with ET. ET is another one that can go take a dirt nap too. Marvin also is messing up. Look, Marvin's my favorite character. I love me some Uncle Marvin. Marvin's just been messing up, period. I mean, unaliving Terry, even though he deserved to be unalive, but just all the stuff that he's been doing is eventually going to bite him in the butt at some point. Might not be this season, but I think before this whole thing is wrapped up, Marvin's just been messing up. So he's going to get some karma some kind of way. And then as far as the Juke thing, I agree with Khandi, because this is all she know, just like with Kanan. It's all they know. They grew up from birth, grew up in this business, so they don't know anything else. So it's probably was going down. It's probably not surprising that she's going to probably go down this path, because she's seen it from her aunt, her uncles, her daddy, so that's all she know. And I mean, he can be upset about it, but the best thing, I don't know. I mean, she's 18 or 19 now, so you can't tell them that. You can't tell them nothing now. They, at that age, you can't discipline them and all that. She gonna do whatever she want to do, whether he likes it or not. But I did love the conversation. I do love the, look, this is a whole different Marvin as far as being a father than he was season 1, because he was trash. Remember, we all talked about that.
Yeah.
The season 1, how he treated her. But yeah, I love the conversation with him now. So yeah, I don't know. He can be upset about it. He has the right to be upset, but I mean, I guess now at this point, is it wrong if he shows her the game? Because she gonna do it anyway, like Kanan decided to do it anyway. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel you. Tamieka, what say you, ma'am?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with Inga and Candy. Is like he definitely messed up with ET, but he didn't know he was messing up. He thought this was somebody that he could trust, and unfortunately, it's not. ET is trying to play, both sides, and he didn't know about that. So yeah, he gonna have to deal with the repercussions of that. And as far as Juke, I agree. Like I love the conversation that they had. I love how open and honest he was. Definitely came a long way as far as their relationship. And I loved her saying, like, I am you. I came from you. Like you, me, I'm you. I'm a part of you. So some of those things is gonna still be in me no matter what. And I, like Inga was saying, she grew up seeing these things, because he even tried to say, like, oh, Dad, since you got in the army and put it on the army. And she's like, it's not about the army. Like, I saw things before the army. It ain't the army, but it's just a little bit of everything that's kind of, I guess had an impact on her. So can he be upset? Yeah. I mean, you could be a lot of that on things, right? Sometimes we can't help our feelings, but when it's all said and done, she's pretty much grown now, and she gonna do what she want to do regardless. So is either like, is he gonna guide her? Is he even gonna be around to guide her? Right? Is he even gonna have that chance? That's the question.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
gonna be out here. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Shout out to DeMarcus with the $5 super chat. He said it's ironic that Stefano said that the bookie was skimming money. However, how do you say it? Tommaso? I can't say it.
I think.
Tommaso. I think that's how you say it. ET money for the sports bets. The bookie wasn't skimming. I guess technically, because he did say, because he was a made man, that he could something. I don't know what he said. Something about that, but I do remember that conversation happening. Moochilla.
Hey, so that's what's basically gonna happen. It's gonna seem like even he messed up putting ET on, and now I believe it's gonna be some repercussions now that Rock knows that Unique is alive now, because now she's gonna have that conversation with Marvin, and Marvin's gonna confront Early. He's gonna confront him. Um, I don't think he's kind of disappointed that his bad parts rubbed off on Drew. That's what I saw when I saw that scene. You saw a father genuinely concerned for his daughter. He was sweating and everything because he knew she had that hammer on her. And he was like, what the F you doing? And he was real calm with it too. Like he wasn't, you know how like when they did have a confrontation that first season with that physical one, that was out of control. But this one, he seemed like you could tell he's matured, and so has she.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, so as far as Marvin is concerned, I've loved the evolution of Marvin over these last few seasons that we've kind of seen. So I while I do understand why he's upset or more disappointed, because I think I agree with you, Moochie. I think the word would be more so disappointed than upset. I think that he just saw something different for Juke. Like I think he thought he might have like missed the bullet, like dodged the bullet with this one, because I don't think we saw this necessarily for her.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down. And I think that maybe he thought that, oh, okay, my daughter is going to do something different. And now that he sees her heading down this path, I love that he's able to have the hard conversations with her, and they're real. They're not sugar-coated. They just real. And so it just is what it is. And I think that he's just more disappointed than anything. And he definitely messed up when it came to ET. I don't think that he should have rushed into putting him into this. Well, not even that. Even if he was going to put him in this position, when Stefano said that he was the one who had to like, you go, if anything go wrong, it's you I'm coming to. I think that's when I probably would have bowed out, because I can't take no L for nobody else. Like because I don't know what people gonna do. So I think that's the part where Marvin really jacked up, because are y'all really that close of friends that you really can trust him that much? I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know. That was the part for me. But
right. And then just because I'm doing something wrong, EJ, doesn't mean you want your child doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And it's like, what did he say? And I might be saying it wrong. He said, if you're doing what I'm doing, you're doing it wrong, or something to that effect. So yeah, just he did the right it was the right conversation, but she gonna do it anyway. So I don't know.
Okay, y'all.
It's a little too late. Excuse me. It's a little too late, in my opinion, for that conversation. Like she here now. You know?
right.
Well, yeah, she is here now, but no indication ever led to Juke being there, and I think that's where the issue lies, is that Juke Kanan was.
It wasn't like she was already on that path. Like, to him, she just saved his life, and he already told her that was going to be a change with her doing that. And it might not come immediately; it might sneak up on you. And then now you just going full blast into this, whereas you just went from the singing thing to the army thing. So it wasn't something that he didn't see it coming. Like he didn't have this on his bingo card.
Yeah, but
he didn't see this coming. That's why. Yeah.
But because, like, we see, a parent might not know their child having sex either, but you're gonna have that conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like he should have had this conversation with her if he did not want her to go down this road. But I mean, we hear now, like Tamieka said, is how we wrote it. I'm just saying it's a little too late for the conversation.
So you saying the conversation should have happened when she was a little younger?
But why though? I don't understand why we would have that conversation about killing.
So why do parents have the birds and the bees conversation?
Because sex is a normal, natural thing. Killing isn't.
But in the environment that she growed up in, it is.
But I don't think so. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't think that that's a natural conversation that you're like, I'm gonna go. There's no Juke never had any indications that she would go that route. I think that if she had some indications of that, he would have. And I think he had the conversation when she pow-powed the dude, not on purpose, but more so to save his life. That was like, okay, now I need to talk to you about what it feels like to unalive somebody and how you gonna feel. I think he did it in the appropriate manner, in my opinion. I think that's a premature conversation to have with somebody if they sort of like how, well.
But she didn't give him any reason before, right?
Yeah, we got to be the dead horse.
She didn't give him any reason before.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he didn't think to have a conversation where he saw that she was changing.
Yeah. And that's why
after Aaron, after she took out Aaron, and then this thing with Famous, and then he just started saying that she's changing. You can see the look on her face, she's changing.
Yeah.
He probably sort of look in his mirror when she was in the car riding back after they took out that man.
She was smiling. Yeah.
A smirk. Shout out to Shannon with the $4.99 super sticker. We appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So we got another scenario for this. So you think you're a TV junkie? This is the messy junkie edition, of course, because y'all know I be messy. Your whole crew is getting watched and somebody's talking. You need to play it smart and set a trap to find the rat without tipping them off. What's your strategy? Are you going to feed everyone a different fake story and wait to see which one leaks? Have Juke record conversations secretly and then kind of analyze them? Are you going to threaten the weakest link and then figure out what their reaction is, kind of gauge their reaction? Are you going to pay off the guard to pull phone records and track all the calls? Are you, and if so, who do you trust to help you pull this off clean? Are you going to ask Detective Howard, Crystal, Unique, or Ronnie?
Well, if you paying off the guard, that means sound like somebody already got pinched.
Girl, this was whatchamacallit. I didn't recheck these answers. I would have changed that one up a little bit.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that
What's a
seemed
minute?
like
Wait, what's
somebody
your
already
first?
got pinched. So I'm going with the first story.
Hey,
Feed everyone different fake story and see which one leaks.
threats to the weakest link.
And who would I
Yeah,
ask to help
God,
me
dude.
do this?
Oh well, I guess it
Yeah,
could
I
just.
guess feed the fake story. Yeah, because paying off a guard, that's still too risky to do that. Um, and then
I guess it
Well,
should. I should have put police officer there to pull the phone records and track the calls, but
who do
I
you
think we
trust?
use guard.
I would pick feed everyone and threaten the weakest link and use Detective Howard. Let him threaten the weakest link.
Okay, so you're gonna go with two of them and then use
Mm-hmm.
Detective Howard. Tamika,
I don't like these choices of who I have to help me, but
I know I put them on there on purpose.
Yeah,
I know you
Crystal.
did. I know you did, girl. I'm gonna feed everybody a fake damn story because you know somebody gonna hurry up and run back with it. So I'm gonna know who you are, you rat, and I'm gonna use Detective Howard, I guess, child.
Candy, who you using and what story and which one are you doing?
I'm gonna use Howard. That's no question there. And I'm gonna feed everybody a different story.
Yeah, I agree. I would probably feed everybody a fake story. I would probably use Crystal though. I feel like I would need a little feminine wild in order for this to kind of work out. I want somebody because I feel like she got the gift of gab too. Inga, your thoughts?
I agree with Young Boy and Mo 69. Trust no one, and I don't like these choices. Okay, I don't like
That's
these
not part
choices.
of the choices.
I know, because like I definitely don't want Ronnie. I'm trying to get his ass set up. I don't want him involved in none of my business. And but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Detective Howard and feed everyone a different story. So, because yeah, I guess yeah, I guess I have to use Howard because Howard is on the inside track, and I can use him in the as my source.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so I saved some of the comments that I wanted to come back to. So shout out to everybody in the chat for participating and for letting us know what you guys think. Somebody said Unique revealed himself to Rock too early on. He should have revealed he was alive to her in the finale after taking everything she had. That definitely would have
I
been
agree with
poetic.
that. Saw that earlier. I agree with that comment.
I like that. Rock is a
Mhm.
hypocrite because she wants Kanan to forgive her. However, she can't forgive Joyce Thomas. Man, this is such a loaded thing right here. I'm gonna let Tamika actually.
Go in on it, Tamika.
I'm gonna let her go in with this one, but I got thoughts.
Child. This is like apples and oranges. First of all, what we know about Joyce is that she has been trashed. It's still things that we still don't know about damn Joyce. But we know she damn trash. And she continues to be trash even in the damn deathbed. DeMarcus, I just don't get it. Like, how are we saying she's a hypocrite? That's I can't. I can't even.
Absolutely. No, seriously though, the conversation that Rock has with her mom, I mean, she's just straight up with it. She tells her that I don't know if I can forgive you. The conversation that Rock had when she left out of that room with Kanan, she literally said that, and I think she said this maybe multiple times, but I remember her saying that you may not like me, but she was still good. I can't remember the exact words, but y'all know which part I'm talking about, where she says that you may not like me, but she was still gonna do basically what she had to do. So she's with the understanding of knowing that I'm not asking for your forgiveness. I'm not asking for any of that. Joyce has the nerve to want these kids to forgive her so that she can have an easier time on her deathbed. That's not fair to them or any of that, because you didn't come up with this before you were on your deathbed. You came up with this on your deathbed.
And she still hasn't apologized. She busy
Still ain't
asking all the
apologize.
kids to
I
take
said
her
this
out her
earlier.
misery.
So, yeah, it's not, if you on your deathbed, that would be your opportunity to try to make right. I'll be up here on YouTube saying, look, y'all, I'm sorry for cursing y'all out. I'm sorry for throwing y'all in the fire. I'm about to die next week. Please forgive me. But this lady here on her deathbed, she's still manipulating her kids, still using them, getting only what she wants. And now, Tamika, I thought about this. I know we've been saying we want this lady dead, but no, let her suffer. Let her lay there in her bed, in her dookie and pissy sheets, and let her lay there and die. No, let her lay there and suffer till she died. Don't, because taking her out is the easy way out. Because she'll leave on her own terms. If Marvin or Lulu had did this, what she wanted, no, let her lay there. Matter of fact, they should even take the nurse away from her. Just let her lay there. No nurse, no nobody. Just sit there in the dark. Turn all the lights out and everything.
Dang,
Just let her lay there and suffer. You know what I'm saying?
dang.
Turn off the lights. Okay.
That's right.
Turn the lights out on there. Okay.
I know the Mark is probably mad at me right there because I went in on his
Yeah.
lady.
Okay. Marvin Thomas is like the 90s version of Kane, always making stupid decisions and crashing out. I can definitely agree that there are definitely some decisions that he has made that were completely crazy. A couple of them over the last 2 episodes, the ET thing, the quickly unaliving people without necessarily thinking it all the way through. Not following, like, there's a chain of command. I'm not saying everybody got to do what Rock say do, but you do if you in the chain of command. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You don't go to your job telling them people how to do their job, okay? If he can't be upset, then Rock can't be upset. And Juke tried in every way to stay out the path, okay? Early Tyler with the beanie on be looking funny. I think it was worse for Marvin because unlike Rock, Marvin didn't see her going down that road. Agreed. Stefano deleting made men like Tony Soprano, it's gonna come back on him, and watch him try to pin it all on Marvin. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I see him doing
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, we
That's why
said
he
that
keep
before.
Marvin around.
Mhm.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I agree with that. Nay.
Deshae said, yes, Marvin should have left ET in space. Marvin was honest, and that was so refreshing. Juke tried the honest route, and at every turn, she was met with obstacles. So she feels stuck in street life. I agree with that, too. Unique is find out that Early Tyler is running Stefano gambling spot. This will cause a huge problem for Stefano, Marvin, and ET. Yeah, when that come out, I think it's going to be interesting. Marvin wants Duke to be better than him. Absolutely, young boy. Unique will find out that ET is running Stefano's gambling spot. This will cause I think we already read that. I'm sorry. If you're doing what I do, you're most likely doing shit wrong. Oh, yep, that is what Uncle
That's
Marvin
the quote.
said.
That's it. That's the quote right there. Yeah.
And I think we got that super sticker already. Thank you guys. And then let me see. Imagine if ET give Unique information about Amber to set up Marvin.
Wait a minute about Amber. Who's Amber?
Amber, who's Amber?
I'm about to ask y'all, but
Because the Marcus, we know all the people's name. Who is Amber?
Is that Vasali's wife?
No, her name was Teresa. That was Teresa. Her name Teresa.
Yeah,
I remember that. Her name was Teresa.
Look at young boy. He say he agree with you, girl.
Right.
Hey,
You turned him around, EJ.
No, he was picking on you last week, and this week he agreed with you.
Hey. Okay. Sally says, I think because she was growing up in a violent environment, Marvin could have had that conversation with her when she was younger. Feed everyone fake stories. Oh,
hey, Monica
all day. Let's see. Oh, of course you don't like my choices. See, I was just hyping you up. This is a pick your poison scenario. It really is. It really was. It was meant to be it wasn't meant to give you an easy answer on that one. I was doing the most. I would use Crystal or Unique with the fake stories, and I'm hoping it's someone who's still alive who did it. Okay. All right.
Oh, they said Amber is Gerald's daughter.
Oh, well, I would never thought about that. I done long forgot about her.
I forgot all about them kids.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that child.
I was just about to say that.
So we'll see the mice in the corner before we see that.
Y'all, let's talk about Kanan. I'm gonna start with you, Candy, on this one. Was this OC's last full episode? Will Kanan get robbed by OC or will it be Unique? And does Rock know about the skimming? And you can discuss any other thing about Kanan that you'd like. Go ahead, boo.
Was this OC last full episode, baby? He ain't full, so how you gonna have a full episode?
Girl.
Anyway,
That shorty do wop. No. Oh Lord.
I hope. Well, I'm gonna say he got 2 more episodes before he get got, because he got to find out which location the money is in, and I think maybe 2 more episodes for him. So really that'll be 1 episode.
Girl, stop.
Well, can
No.
get robbed by OC or Unique? Maybe I don't know how we gonna get how they gonna get the money, because if he got locks on these things, how you gonna figure out which cage the money is in? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know how they gonna do that one. And does Rock know the skimming? If he ain't giving her the right amount of money he should be giving her, then she may know, but she just ain't saying nothing yet. She gonna wait until he needs her, and then it's gonna be, nigga, I know you've been stealing my damn money. Excuse my friend. But now you need me, but she might play him like that. Because I know I would. I know you taking my money, but I ain't gonna say nothing until you come crawling at my, because somebody try to take your head off. So she probably know, because he probably ain't giving her what he's supposed to be giving her.
Okay, that's what's up. Candy, I'm not Candy. Inga, what you think? What's
These comments, I'm sorry, I need to be last to put myself on mute. These comments I'm reading is hilarious. The people in the chat, they got it going on today. It is funny. Anyway, I'm sure you're gonna read them, but OC, this is no, we're gonna see this dude again. We ain't, I like Candy's comment, but no, we're gonna see him again. This ain't his last one, but I think he could get robbed. Now, Mo 69 is not on the same page. He could get robbed by him and the crew. I mean, OC and the crew might rob Kanan. They might, he might get because he already got the crew to lie for him and give Kanan some bogus information about Freddie's crew. So they might all team up together and rob Kanan. Or he could tell Unique, and then he start working with Unique, and they all be on it, all be together and rob him. So who knows? But either way, Kanan's getting robbed. Kanan's getting robbed. They showed us that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Him going to that storage unit and the camera angles and all that, and the camera seeing him from behind and all that. And then plus we saw OC peeking and looking, in his little car, So and what's the other question? Does Rock know about what's the other? I can't see the other question because. Oh, does Rock know about the skin? Oh no, she don't know yet. I don't think so. I mean, at least they haven't showed me that. They haven't shown me no indication of that. I don't think she know yet. I don't think she knows.
You on mute, EJ.
Oh, I thought that was me on mute. Okay.
My bad. I said I know it hasn't been revealed yet. I'm just saying, as we know, Rock.
I don't think she do that though. I don't think so. I don't think she knows yet. Because he might be manipulating the book some kind of way so it looks like it might look, maybe she just think things are just slow. Money is slow. Yeah. Money, so she probably just ain't figured it all out yet. Her focus has been on dealing with David and getting them trucks out there. She ain't I don't think she's been paying attention.
Okay. Tamieka?
I feel like I'm with Candy because my whole thing is too just because you follow Kanan and you have an idea of this must be where he's taking the money and hiding it at, how would you know exactly which one it is, and how would you get in there? Like, did you run and sneak and see him and was able to run back in your car before he came back out? Or y'all gonna run up on him with the hammers? Because it's definitely giving me Peaches from Snowfall. Like, he could go and just take all of this and then run off. It also could be where he could go and tell Unique, and then Unique come up on Kanan like boom, bam, bam. Okay, empty out every damn thing. And would we really feel bad for Kanan? Because sometimes we just get that karma back, and that's just that. Okay, that's part of the game. So, as far as does Rock know he's skimming, I said before, I think she do. I think Rock is ahead of him and knows what he's doing, but she just kind of been letting it play out and letting him, shoot his own self in the foot or whatever the case may be. I could be wrong. And, here she is trying to come and tell him this good news, but he's such a fast ass going to do damn things on his own and literally jacking up the situation while she trying to fix it and make them have more money. So there's that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that one. I think Moochie might have got kicked out, so we'll wait for her to come back. But yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think Rock low key knows. I just think that it hasn't been revealed yet, and she's not saying anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when remember when he was talking about his books, and she was like, "Do you need help with your books?" I think
Right.
that's
And
like
then he wanted to
Rock
say he
being
could do it on his own. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
I think Rock
another
being
thing is these all drug addicts that's working for Kanan, because clearly OC ain't no damn hay fever. And I swear
And
to y'all, the guy that was sitting on the couch was leaned over like this, like he on
right,
some
it
shit.
ain't no hay fever.
Like, what
I
is
got
going
allergies. I don't be
on?
looking like this. No, it ain't no no, yeah, it's hay fever, all
Tamika.
right.
yeah, something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think she knows, and I think that the key was the fact that when she asked about the books, I think that might have given her a red flag to pay attention to
Mhm.
what's happening, is what I think. But I don't know. We shall see.
Y'all
I
crazy in the
think
comments.
that OC is going to try to figure a way out of this. He needs to get off from under Unique, and he needs to get away from Kanan. How he's going to somehow figure it out, I don't know. Usually, Power don't do too much superhero stuff if it ain't forced, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff usually be real logical. So, but it's TV at the end of the day. I don't know how he's going to figure it out. Could Kanan have left something around? Maybe that gives him an indication. I don't know. But I think that he is going to try to get the money. I don't think he's going to tell Unique. I think he needs to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I think somebody in the chat was saying, I guess that is kind of giving us Peaches vibes, if that's the case. I
Yeah,
mean,
and at least with Peaches, he actually was with Franklin and knew the places and stuff, so it kind of made sense, even though you wasn't expecting him to do that. But with OC, Kanan don't be letting him in on his damn business. He just be like, "Go do what the hell I said to
He
damn
said, "Do what
do."
the hell," and then he
Mhm.
caught him in a lie. He caught him in a lie. He was going back and forth with, couldn't keep his story straight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm.
yeah, this
Dope,
is
no
going to be
dope.
interesting for sure. This is going to be
Mhm.
interesting. So we
Mm.
shall
No,
see.
now he's sitting on in a baby seat in phone, and they put the phone.
Okay.
Y'all is
She's back. Hold
hilarious.
on. Hold on. All right, there we go. Mooch is back.
Yeah,
Mooch,
I
I'm gonna go
got
back.
my tablet died. What I was gonna say is we gotta look at it like this too. You know, Rock always give people enough rope to hang themselves.
Mm.
And you got him skimming from her. He already cut the new guys out of money. So I could only imagine if OC is telling that, and then you got him with his sniffling problem too. So he's getting robbed three different ways. Is Kanan gonna find out this week that OC's been robbing him as well? You know what I mean? He's robbing from his mother. Is he gonna find out that OC's robbing him as well?
That's a good question. That is a good question. What you think, Candy? Do you think OC is gonna find not OC? Do you think Kanan is gonna find out that OC could possibly be robbing him too?
Yeah, he gonna put two and two together. He gonna realize, like Inga said, he found out he figured out that he was lying because the lies he was telling were not necessary. We got product, we ain't got no product. Either we which one is either we do or we don't. So that right there was a red flag for Kanan right there. He just ain't say nothing. He real calculated. But I think he gonna figure it out, and knowing that Sniffles been sniffing, a little bit of product and this, that, and the third. So yeah, he gonna figure it out. I don't know when, but I guess that's probably when he gonna take him out. Or so either Unique, somebody gonna take him out because he can't be trusted by nobody.
That part, no, I agree with you. All right, let's move to the next one. Y'all is cracking me up in this chat. I got the chat on
Mm-hmm.
the screen so that everybody can see what everybody is saying in the chat. And when I
Young boy,
say
they ain't have smart cars back then.
y'all are funny, especially somebody need to put phone books. Y'all funny.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Who really unalive famous, y'all? Was it the Dirty Popos? Like, what are y'all thoughts and theories about who actually really did this to famous? If you have any right now, I'll start with you, Moochie. Do you have any theories?
Uh, right now is some. Well, now we know it's not Freddie's people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go back with this might have been done by Detective Howard and his partner now.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say that was because he already got whatever money they had out of evidence before. So things was getting ready to connect Famous and Detective Howard too.
Okay.
If they was really investigating him, that is.
Okay. That's what's up. Inga, any thoughts?
Excuse me. I initially thought it was Freddie's people, but then this episode debunked that. So yeah, I think Howard had something to do with it. Now I'm hearing people say Garcia. I've been hearing that for the last couple of days, but I'm not sure. But I ain't ruling anybody out. Really, everybody, most people. It's a couple of people that's still suspect. So I'm not ruling anybody out, but I'm strong with that Howard theory. A lot of people been giving me compelling thoughts about it,
Mm-hmm.
like because we didn't see Famous leave the police station. He asked for a lawyer. We know that Howard saw him at the station. We need a timeline. That's why we do need another flashback, because I need to see what was going on before Howard met up with Rock and Kanan and not Lulu, but Marvin at the warehouse. So, before he got smoked. So I don't know what's the timeline in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, when did Famous leave the police station? We never saw him leave the police station.
Okay, that's true. I think that Power likes to do this to people because I think they love the theories. I think they love the idea of people making 50, 11 theories about everything. And I think that that's why they do this sometimes, leave these little things so that people can just, use their imagination and go wild with it. So I don't know. I thought it was Freddie's people, but now that I see who Freddie's people really are, I'm wondering how the hell I thought Freddie's people was some people, not some kids like these. They
Mhm.
look scared.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I don't know. I forgot who I had my second choice was, but shit, I forgot now. But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait this one out and see. Candy, any thoughts? Any ideas of who you think it might have been?
I'm with everybody about the Detective Howard. And I'm only saying that because Garcia said Famous was helping us with the murder of a cop. So who's the only cop that I know that was murdered was either Howard or Burke. So
I don't believe that
I
though,
don't think
Candy. I think he was
I don't
lying to
think
Mama Figueroa. I think he
okay.
was lying. I don't think he was helping
Right.
him.
That's okay. That's why I'm saying I think Howard is the one that did that because he was supposedly helping them with
Hmm.
the case. So Howard can't take him out if he dead. So Howard took Famous out. Had to. It only makes sense because you can't work on a case about a dead cop if
Right.
if Famous, you know what I'm saying? The timing
Hmm.
ain't right. So it has to be Howard. Howard has to be the one because how you gonna help work on a case
Well, a
if
lot of people have been
you know?
saying Garcia. Even in this chat, people have been saying Garcia. So, you know,
Yeah, I
it
Okay.
think
could
it
be.
was Howard.
I'm sticking with Howard too. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the chat real quick and see what the chat thinks. Tamika, did you tell us who you thought it was?
No. Listen, y'all know I really didn't give it. I ain't gonna say that, but I didn't care that much for the whole Famous thing. Like I
We know
knew
what
we
you
had
meant.
to wrap it up. We had to get some kind of answers about it. I was not as invested as a lot of the power people was in these streets, but they got me interested a little something now. Because first of all, they done dumped his body by my house. Okay, I don't appreciate y'all driving him on over and dumping him over here like he was garbage. But they made it interesting because one, we dirty cops. We hearing that he was trying to get some type of deal in the ring with them. Maybe
Oh, it's freezing. I think she froze up on us. So
Yeah,
we'll.
she
Yeah, she
frozen.
fell. Mm-hmm.
Did you go Moochie? Did you tell who you thought it was?
Well, like I said, I think it's between Detective Howard because, like, even though people saying he
his
wasn't
charges for that
around.
weapon or whatever was gonna go down because he was giving them info. But I'm still curious as
I
She
think
may
she
have
don't
to
know that
pop
it's
out.
freezing, so she might have to go. Can you hear us, Tamieka?
yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you was freezing,
You
girl.
was
Frozen for like
Okay,
a
yeah, I
couple
seen
minutes.
something come up like as an error, but I was saying they made it more interesting now because the words they was using is a little tricky. We heard dirty cops, we heard unalive cop, and then I'm like, was he making a deal with them based off of the charges that he would have got for his situation? What did he know exactly? What info was he giving them? Was he making up info or that torture? Like, how would torture him? I don't know. He's definitely on the list. We definitely need the timeline because we don't know if Howard was still around. And I still don't trust Garcia. I don't believe nothing that come out of his damn mouth either. He's on the list for me. And I feel like I don't be agreeing with DeMarcus on a lot of stuff, but DeMarcus do know some stuff sometimes. He keeps saying it was Buckley and somebody else, child. I can't remember the other name, but
He said Roland or something. Them two dirty cops.
put them on the damn list too. Because y'all was out here doing it. How did y'all torture him? What exactly was the torture? Like, I need more details.
Yeah, we need another flashback.
And
why torture
They
him?
got me with this one.
So
a couple of minutes.
now we finding out he's tortured.
Yeah,
so
that's personal.
That sound like that's a cop. Like,
Yeah,
that's
threatening
personal.
him.
That's I'm sticking with Howard now. I'm gonna stick with that one until they
Only
give
other
me
person
something
I
else.
could think of is if Ronnie did it before he passed. Because remember, he didn't like him anyway. If he saw Famous coming out of that precinct, then you know it was on. Look at what he did to the truant officer.
Yeah, we ain't seen her.
Let's go to some of the comments because there was a lot of comments coming through about this Famous thing. Let me see if I couldn't star them all. Somebody talking about Crystal Kill Famous. Famous was still in interrogation when Howard got smoked. Let me see what else we had. He was tortured. I believe it was the Dirty Popos. Matthew Wilson said he didn't watch the last 2 episodes. I didn't watch the last 2 episodes. Been wilding out. What is you doing, Matthew? Realistically, when would he have had time? He was suspended and with Rock most of the episode. If he took out Fame and Rescue Kanan, he had one hell of a busy day. Okay. I think Barnes told Marvin / Rock. She told Howard. He probably got 2 cops to get Famous. Okay. Okay, so we here with the theories. Young boy, who did you think it was? They like to keep us engaged with the theories. Yeah, I think so too. Somebody said they think it was Garcia. Young boy, I need you to tell me who you think it is because you debunked everybody else's, but I need you to tell me who you think it is.
That could be possible. It could have been Howard because remember how he got them 2 cops to pick Lulu ass up.
Okay,
He's saying it could have been y'all. You saying that he was in the interrogation room or getting smoked? I don't think so. With that, I can't. I want to go back and watch because he was.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can't confirm that because the last we saw of Famous was him being in there and wanting a damn gone lawyer, and then we didn't see anything else. They showed us for Howard, so we can't confirm that he was in there when he got smoked.
And he wasn't even around when Kanan got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Remember, he wasn't around.
Well, that's what I say. It could be anybody. Now, do we rule out Marvin?
I never thought it was Marvin.
Yeah, for me, Marvin was never on the list. I know he was on some, but he was never on my list.
People saying that picture with him holding a hammer and him standing behind somebody, it could have been that last dude he was beating up in the pool. The dude from Baltimore. But you know how they manipulate clips in trailers and stuff like that. So you can't be too sure about that either.
Yeah. That's what.
Young
I'm not
boy
saying
says
he could.
Right.
The person that was mentioning it, they could be right. But like I'd rather see more to confirm it.
Gotcha. Young boy says he thinks that Rice Krispies did it. So old Snap, Crackle, and Pop probably did it. I think we just gonna have to wait it out and see. But I love all the theories. Y'all keep them coming. They interesting to me. So listen, the power
that game and said Diddy did it.
So you know what? I can't.
Okay, y'all. So we got to talk about Rock. Unique is back. Now what? What should Rock's next move be? And what about the connect? And these are kind of open. So just when I'm asking them, just like somebody like your first thoughts of like, we know she's trying to get this connect. We know the connect wanted to meet and know what type of plan was going on. We met with Stefano, but we know we also got Unique, who is out here at every move trying to stop all the action that she has going, right? And then what should her next move be? And now that Unique has revealed himself so early on, because some people think it was premature of a reveal, but now that she knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, what now? Now we up in here eating butter pecan. I just ordered some ice cream because that made me want some ice cream. I thought about it again.
I'm gonna eat some when I get off this live.
Tamieka, what are your thoughts just on Rock? Where we moving from here?
What's going
You really, really want it. Unfortunately, we gotta go at Unique again. It's like we
Hey,
already
Tamieka,
did.
try popping
At
out and
Unique
popping back in. Because
Again,
you're freezing. Try popping out and then pop back in. Okay. And we'll come back to Tamieka.
Okay.
Inga Binga, thoughts on Rock?
I agree. I agree that they should have probably. I mean, I'm happy that they now gonna see each other, but I probably would have wanted them now. Net in hindsight, I'm agreeing with the other comment that maybe they should have let it be a cliffhanger toward the end, like episode 9 or 10 or something. Let it play out a little bit more before he revealed himself. After they done try to take everything, from her or whatever, But I'm done with Unique is on my nerves, though. Be honest with you, I'm done with him. So I don't know what his plan going to be. One thing I don't like is that she cannot get this connect to work with her unless having Stefano with her. Like, why can't he just work with her? Why Stefano got to be involved? Because I think that Stefano could backdoor her, backstab her, and push her on out the way and take the connect for himself. So because they don't really want to work with no woman in the first place, and she a black woman. So I don't know why Stefano had to be involved.
No, he really don't want to work with the Asians no more, though.
Who Unique?
No.
Oh, you mean Stefano?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he don't. No, he don't. But I mean, why
he didn't want to work with them from the beginning? But this was
why
the
the
only
Israeli
way
guy couldn't just work with Rock and let her be the, why she had to have a sit down with Stefano there?
Right.
I think I don't know how connect stuff work, because I ain't up in this drug game. But I think it was something about knowing what the plan was to move, like who her other partner was, or you know what I'm saying? Like I think it had something to do with that, but I really don't know. Don't give me the line.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
She couldn't introduce Quan's that guy now because he's like, that's why she told Marvin, that's your responsibility now to keep him in line. Because look how we can't even you can't even get a conversation out with him. He's bouncing off the walls. He's all over the place, but thinking about business. She's back. She's backstage. There she go. All right.
I don't know what her next move gonna be. To answer that question, I'm not really sure. All I know is that trailer. I ain't like the way that looked with his hands around her throat and the gun up to her chin. I ain't like that. So I hope she can beat his tail and knock him upside the head with a frying pan.
I think this is gonna work to her
advantage. That's
advantage.
what I want to say. I don't want to see no man choking no woman out. You know what I'm saying? So that better not happen. Hopefully they can get to fighting and then she busts him upside his head.
I do think
he
it's
already
gonna work
crazy
to her
as it
advantage,
is.
though.
Like, go ahead. What you say?
I said I do think it's gonna work to her advantage though, because he revealed himself early. She got enough time to get herself together to fight back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think that might be the thing, because at the end of the day, Unique wasn't even supposed to be around all this time anyway. Unique was just a character that people liked and he got a chance to stay around. So I really think that we give her enough time to figure it out. So therefore now we have, I don't know. But shout out to the 124 people that's in the building. We appreciate all of you guys giving all your comments, letting us know what you think. Khandi Luv, Unique's back. Now what? And do you have an idea of what you think Rock's next move should be? And what did you think about the connect? Like, how is this all going to play out now that this man has revealed himself?
I think her next plan should be pushing his ass down over the table and, getting on that, riding the baloney pony.
Not the what the what she say?
The baloney
pony.
The baloney pony. I thought I heard that,
see.
but I said, well, maybe my internet is messing up.
Ooh, not the baloney pony.
Yeah, that's all I got. Ain't got
Okay, Tamieka.
Well, wait a minute. I want to say this to Khandi real fast on that baloney pony. You see how he acting crazy. He took out Andre Bonds thinking, oh, you effing her. And, his mind ain't even thinking about Pernessa at all. He thinking about Rock. So he might try to sleep with her one more time. So you might get your wish.
I hope so, because them some fine chocolate people. You hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I get yeah.
That's where I was going before I got frozen. I was saying get up on it, but I'm like, we ain't got time for that. Unfortunately, we got to go after Unique again. And we already been here. Like, we already had a war with him. I really didn't want to see us have to get back out in these streets and go after him again. Child, now Lulu got to come back in it. Everybody got to be back in it. Like, it's just annoying me. It's really annoying the hell out of me. But her next move, I don't feel like it was too soon. To be honest, I was tired of week after week, and she don't know what the hell going on. They can't figure out. The streets don't know who this person is. I was tired of it, so I'm glad he came and showed his face. It's funny that he made sure that this is his first damn stop after he fixed himself on up and was looking good. Okay, he ain't go see his damn child. He ain't go see Pernessa. He went over here to Rock House to eat up her butter pecan ice cream, but he told me that ain't my girl. That ain't my girl. Whatever.
Yeah, the more he said it, the more.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. He told Phil Russo constantly when he kept saying, "Yeah, your girlfriend this, your girlfriend that." That ain't my girlfriend. That ain't my girlfriend. I'm like,
he trying to play
all
hard.
right, bro. It ain't that,
acting
calm
like
down.
a little kid.
He is acting like he was heartbroken, like he got his heart broken.
Right.
Over there eating her butter pecan ice cream though. He ain't fooling nobody.
So now she can actually make plans and know what she's up against. So that's
well. So then Lulu will get back active because he's gonna try to help his sister with this
Mm-hmm.
situation. Yeah.
That part. That's exactly what Deshae said. Rock is gonna wrap Unique around her finger. He is still in love. Don't protest too much. She's not my girlfriend. Like, how convincing was that really? Weak sauce. All right, we got one more scenario, y'all. So one of your stash houses just got hit. You know who did it, but retaliation has to be surgical. No heat, no mess, no ties to you. What's your plan? Hire an out-of-town hitter to make it look random. Burn down the trap house and make it look like an accident, frame a rival crew and let them take the fall, or leak info to the cops anonymously. And who you riding with on this one to make this work? Is it going to be Rock? Is it going to be ET? Is it going to be Young Kanan? Or you can actually choose any character in the Power universe if you want to, but you need to say why. Inga?
Yeah. One of your stash houses got hit. Who did it? No ties to you. What's my plan? Oh, hire somebody from out of town might work, but you got to know that person not gonna run their mouth. I don't want to leak no information to the cops. I don't want to talk. Rival crew a framing of rival crew could be a good one too.
Okay. And who's gonna help you do it?
Who help me do it? Definitely not ET. No, I'm gonna say Rock. Yeah. If I gotta get if I need help to fix my situation, I'm gonna go to Rock. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rock. And if I had to pick another character, probably it would be Ghost. If I just pick a random person from the Power universe, it would be Ghost, because I figured Ghost was always good at handling things, way better than Tommy did. So
Okay, Moochie, who you picking to help you out with it, and how you gonna do it?
So what?
Young boy, so silly.
I know he is. Wow.
Don't answer the question, y'all. EJ setting y'all up.
Got the feds on the line and everything.
Well, you would have to get out of towners to do it, and blame it on a rival crew.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leak anything to the cops though. I feel like that need to play out by the street. Of course, I'll be riding with Rock, and who I would have to have as another person as part of it. I would use the young crew from I would use Tariq and them.
Okay, so she gonna pick two. Okay, that's what's up. Candy, how you doing this, and who you gonna get to help you out?
Moochie make up her own thing, okay?
Well, she said any character in the Power universe, name them and why. I said I would use Tariq.
Yeah, and I said Ghost, and then she said Tariq.
I think you're gonna pick one person.
You supposed to pick either Rock, ET, or you could pick any character, or you could pick.
Oh, I was picking two people. Okay.
The second part of the question says any character in the Power universe, name them and why.
Yeah, maybe I should put some A, B, C's, and D's. That's A, B, C, and D. But it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, then I say A, Rock. Then
it's okay.
I just say Rock. Yeah.
I was joking. I was just being funny.
Here you go.
I thought it was, but anyway, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna burn it down and make it look like an accident. Well, no, I'm not. No, I don't. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a rival crew and let them take the fall. That's what I'm gonna do. And Ghost, Mr. James St. Patrick would be the perfect person to do it because that's what he does.
Okay.
I'm
hiring out of towners too, and I'm probably going to get Liliana to help me out. I think she'd be the perfect person to keep stuff on the low. She is solid. Ghost be flip flopping.
Okay. I forgot about her.
Lord, I forgot about Liliana. That was my girl.
Somebody said Candy going to jail.
Tamieka need to be in one of them Tyler Perry movies. She can break out when you cry. So Tyler Perry movie. Oh my God.
Okay. Which the chat is on the thing, so I'm not gonna go through too much of it. Y'all was just in there wilding out. We gonna move on to Jukebox. Juke 2.0. What's next for Juke, y'all? And she said that she's Kanan's new partner. We know that Rock is always tasking her with looking out for Kanan, but Kanan said this is his new partner. So how's she gonna look out for anything when she's right in it with it? So
Rock don't know yet that this is Juke 2.0. She ain't been introduced to her yet.
She gonna see everything. She gonna find out that Shorty Doo-Wop is stealing. She gonna yoke his little ass up. I'm telling you.
That's what I think.
Don't be surprised if she knock him across the floor like a sack of potatoes.
I think she's gonna be the one to
a bag of dirty laundry.
Yeah,
she's gonna go just like a sack of dirty laundry, like you said, Inga.
Yep, I think she's gonna be the one to figure it out too, Mooch. So I agree with you. Tamieka, what are your thoughts on Juke 2.0? And do you have any clues or any thoughts on what's next for her? And the idea of her and Kanan going into this partnership, quote unquote.
Yeah, she probably gonna be knocking everybody down. She gonna be his partner, all right, and she gonna be the hit girl. And she definitely, I can see her being the one that gonna get rid of old OC, and a couple other people while she at it. She about to turn up. So, I mean, is she gonna be his partner or is he gonna be hers? The roles may be reversed. That's the question.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, just to say, I see it just like the how it is with Rock and Marvin. Like it's literally the same partnership, just with the younger versions of them. She gonna be the muscle because I think she can do some things that Kanan can't do right now. You know what I mean? Like at this moment, I think Juke already there. Candy, what do you think about Juke 2.0? Any ideas on what's next for her?
Kill, kill, kill. Murder, murder, murder.
Mm.
She got it on her mind, baby. It's heavy, it's weighted on her heart. She got to pull the trigger to figure it out. Yeah, I think she ready to rock and roll. The way she was laughing, I thought she was gonna lick that gun one time, y'all.
Yeah, she was tripping.
She
She
was tripping
was
hard.
in
I said,
weird
Lord,
mode,
if she
boy.
lick this gun, I'm gonna fall out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think she ready to handle business. I think whoever need to be taken out, she seems she's a sharp shooter. We see that she shot the basketball out the air. So yeah, she ready to go.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about Unique. Is this the end for Unique? And what about Stefano? I'm gonna start with you, Tamieka. Is this the end for Unique? Like, are we seeing, are we about to go ahead and close him on out of here? Is he about to get up out of here? And what about Stefano? Is this the last we're gonna see of Stefano too? Are we gonna kind of come to an end with him too? Or what are your thoughts or theories on that?
Is this the end? I don't.
Are you my friend? Ooh. Oh, sorry.
I don't think this is the end of Unique. Tag his ass into the next season. I could be wrong. Stefano, I think his time might be up. I don't know because he been dibbling and dabbling in too much stuff, and the whole thing with Marvin that's about to come back on him, and Unique don't like him. But then again, what's the guy that he went to see? He told him that this got to be a slow roll. He can't be just out here, taking our bodies, and we can't do
Phil
things
Russo.
in a certain way.
Yeah.
Russo. So he may last a little bit longer, but I feel like he could go. I'm kind of leaning to somebody got to go before this damn season is over. Everybody can't come to the next chapter, okay?
Okay, because
So
we need Inga to make some more food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need another repass again. We just
We need another repass.
Yeah, Unique. No, from what I'm hearing, I don't know if anything I'm saying is true, but I just hear the gossip. They saying that because they've already taped season 5, he's in season 5. So I don't think I don't know if I think he gonna go in season 5, but I think he gonna make it through the rest of this season. And Stefano, he messy. He's done some stuff too. Like he took out a mob boss without getting the sanction and the okay from the other heads of the family.
Yeah, when he took out Sal.
Right, when he took out Sal. And so even Phil Russo said he cannot take him out. That would be a death sentence for him. But he don't care if Unique or Stefano's people turn on Stefano. That's what he's hoping. He's hoping
I don't think Unique gonna do it.
Well, maybe Unique may have some of them guys from Trenton, New Jersey, who don't know stuff and don't care about. They might take him out.
You think, Moochie? Do you think that that Unique is going to go off script? We know that he got this partnership, but we know that the partnership is a means to an end because he's trying to put all his pieces together to get his ish back, as he says. But do you think he's going to go off script? Because right now, Unique isn't thinking in his right mind. Boy is saying like, "Look, let's take this slow. We're not going to drop no bodies." Or do you think Unique is going to just write his own script?
He might write his own script. We haven't gotten the conversation that we need the most. The conversation with him and Rock. Is Rock gonna be able to talk her way out of this and wrap this nigga around her finger? That's what I want to know. If she gonna be able to do that, then we might get him where he might not go off the script. Cause now that she knows, shoot, she could do anything. Cause she's even still speaking to Panessa. So now Panessa knows she didn't do it. If once like what's gonna be, I want to see when you put all the ingredients in, what's gonna happen, how things is gonna go from A, B to C. Are we gonna see? I think he's gonna make it out of this season, y'all. I don't think they brought him back just to have him come all the way this far and then get taken
No,
out at the end
I
of the
think
season.
I think he's gonna stay to the end of the series.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a threat next season, or if he's not a threat, maybe he's gonna be an adversary again. It depends on how everybody's taking it because we didn't want him to come back, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That part.
Well, he
So
needs to. I know one thing. He needs to go to the store and replace that butter pecan. Then he just stuck his spoon in there and
okay,
started
that's
eating
too
it up.
much.
So.
That
Knowing
part.
him, he probably went to the bodega and bought that just to sit there and eat
Yeah, and
it.
what brand is that, Mooch? Is that a brand in Queens? Like,
It looked like it's Briar's.
that's Braz.
Yeah, it looked like
That's
it's
Oh, it do look
Briar's.
Briars.
like Braz. Actually, it do.
The
Yeah,
box looked like Briars, but
right.
I
It do look
tried to
like
zoom
Braz.
in on it and see if it. Well, yeah, it actually
It
says
is
Briars
Briar's. I
when you
see
Yeah,
the
go
V
close
on
to
Briars.
it.
there.
Okay.
It's Briars. But yeah. So who was I supposed to ask something? So with that being said, with what Moochie just said, that maybe we won't get a Unique is out of here at the end of it, and maybe we'll take Unique on into the next season, and maybe even Unique lives. Do we get the Unique that we had before? Do we get a reconciliation with them, or is this just gonna be always on one? Is Unique going to stay the adversary throughout the rest of this? Tamieka, what you think? Oh, did she say she was going?
I don't know. It's like Moochie said, what's the conversation gonna be? Because even if she tells him everything in the frame of mind that he's in, he's not gonna believe her. He gonna think she just blowing smoke up his ass. Pause.
That's probably what he wants.
But about the baby and all of that, how deep is the conversation gonna get? Is she even gonna be able to say anything, or is he just gonna be pushing her up against the damn wall, talking about I'm taking everything, and he just gonna leave? Like, is he really gonna let her say what she needs to say?
But she might tell him, Tamika. But
He's
is he
probably
gonna
not gonna
believe it?
listen. Exactly. But maybe even if he
Mhm.
go talk
Boy,
to
I tell you,
Melissa, I don't know. Because he still haven't done that.
He don't give a damn about Vanessa.
He don't
He
care nothing
giving her
about them
money for
people.
Jerome. He gonna give her money for Jerome, but that's it.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this is
It's
going to be
like
interesting.
even
I'm
what's the
definitely.
guy? Even Russo know the deal. Like, he really got his ear to the streets because he was even telling him, like, he know that was his girl, even though he trying to say she not now. He knew that she wasn't against him and that everybody thought she was dead, so she stepped up. He know more info than damn Unique do. And Unique obviously wasn't paying no attention to what he was saying either.
Yeah, because I think Unique just wanted to be what it is. Now that he's got it in his head that this is what it was, and it was some big conspiracy, because the fact that he don't even have that much anger for Ronnie, who was really the culprit in all of this, the fact that he don't even have that much smoke for him almost seems like he wants to avenge him in some way as well, because to me, you don't talk about it. Like, you don't say nothing about it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, why is that? I think at the beginning he did, but then ET made him change his mind to believe that was Rock. Like, he really don't remember that his brother
he did
had a
say it
pipe
in the
and bust him
beginning.
up
He knew that his brother did that.
He might be able to refresh his memory because keep in mind, he thinking that she got Kanan working for him, but Kanan was really working for your brother. If she have the opportunity to explain all of that to him, and you could see that they wasn't on good terms before. I mean, Kanan and her wasn't on good terms, and he knew that before.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, but it depends on how they write it.
Yeah, I agree with this comment too. Gemini Don says, Rock gonna curse him out. Unique Pow Pow won't phase her. And yeah, Russo dropping gems to Unique. He knows Rock not setting him up. Russo know Unique moving based on emotions. Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Me too. I agree.
Yeah,
definitely
that was a perfect comment.
Okay, absolutely. So we're gonna check in with the chat, and then we're gonna do our predictions and stuff. And I think that's it for the slide. I'm going to remove this out so I can bring this all up. Yeah. So a lot of people had a lot of things to say in the chat. So let's go look at a couple of them. I was popping them up. I think I just read this one. That was a really good one. Let me see. If y'all have any chat comments that y'all want to comment on, y'all let me know, because it's a lot of them going and it's going pretty fast. Unique got to go just for eating that butter pecan. I don't play.
Right.
I'm eating my butter pecan. But seriously, I'm over Unique. Yeah, I think that's a lot of sentiments that a lot of people share is that, and I thought that was so special of Power to build this character up, to make people love him. Because at first you hate him, but then you come back and you love him again. And you want to see him and Rock together. It's like that couple that you didn't really see coming, that you didn't think you were going to really like. And it's kind of like Khandi said, that chocolate together just looked real, real nice and real, real good. And you want to see it, right? But now I don't know how I feel about Unique. He pissing me off at one point. He making me mad. And then at the same time, I'm thinking, but can we just get back to this? Can we get back to where you feeding her that ice cream? Somebody help me out. But I just want to know what you guys think as far as the aftermath of it all, the predictions, like anything that you think is going to go into this particular episode, any repercussions you think are going to come back from anybody's actions, just whatever you got to say, let me know. I'm going to start with you, Khandi, and then Inga, then Tamieka, and then Moochie will close us out.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Your final thoughts.
Pecan ice cream.
Your final thoughts, Pat. Just your final thoughts.
Final thoughts. This was a very good episode. I enjoyed seeing Jukes turn up. Grandma talking to Lulu the way she did, like you made him feel lower than a cockroach in my Tamieka voice. So she needs to hurry up and go ahead and, go to sleep, take a dirt nap. This is a very good episode. I'm ready to see what's going to transpire between Rock and Unique. I want to see a very detailed conversation because it's been too much time passing that we don't have a conversation or know how either one of them feels other than that ain't my girlfriend. That's what I really want to see. See how they feel, like what's the vibe between them two about the other, like what's really going on. And that's it. Yeah. Was it another question after that? If it was, my bad. That's Moochie. You on mute, EJ.
That was it. Just your final thoughts.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the right caption up here. That was just it. Your final thoughts. Inga Binga, your final thoughts?
Yeah, this was a good episode. Like I said, I've been enjoying all the episodes so far. I have no complaints. As far as the pacing of the show, I don't have any complaints. Yeah, I want to see the conversation like you guys. I want to see what's going to happen. But if he's going to get rough with her or anything like that, yeah, I hope she can beat him up and knock him upside his head again, on the other side of his head. And look, we were all happy. We were sad when we thought he died. We were happy when he came back. Moochie has the reaction that she plays all the time, and it's a great reaction. How we were all excited, but now I'm ready for him to go. I'm ready for him to go, and I know he's not gone yet, but unless he changes his ways, I don't like him going against Rock or the rest of the time his family. He's doing too much. He's not even trying to have a conversation. So. But we'll see if he has one. If he seems stubborn to me. I don't even know if he's gonna have a conversation. He seems stubborn. But otherwise, and I want the mama to go. I hope whether she either somebody take her out or she go on her own. What the mother be? I'm done with the mother. I don't even want to see her storyline no more. And I want to see who did take out Famous. I don't think we're gonna find out until episode 9 or 10 though. So, but anyway, that's my final thoughts. I enjoyed it.
Okay, Tamieka, what are your final thoughts, Boo?
Yeah, I enjoyed this episode as well. I've enjoyed everything so far, even though I know some people be complaining. It's been good for me. I want OC to be going. I want Quan to be going. I definitely want freaking Grandma Joyce's ass to be going. To me, they are all living way longer than they needed to. Okay, let's wrap this up. But I feel like, they probably won't be going to 8. 8 is usually when it goes down. But this 7, I guess we are getting all of our ducks in order because now we know it's Unique and, we're going to have to come together and get out here in these streets and be able to block him and make our movements. Is Rock finally gonna be able to talk to Kanan and let him know what the good news is, or is Kanan and Juke still gonna be out here in these streets running around trying to find who took out Damn Famous, and I definitely don't think we're gonna get an answer of that for sure to the end of the season on who exactly it was that did that to him. So I think this episode is more gonna be Rock trying to set her stuff up. Marvin and Lulu being out here in the streets trying to guard her. Is Kanan gonna join in with them once he found out about Unique, or is he gonna be still busy and say he ain't got time for that? And I think that's the questions that I have.
Okay, that's what's up.
DeMarcus, if you don't stop, Joyce Thomas ain't no damn show. You just be saying this ain't no way
Wait a minute,
you think
wait a minute.
she a damn show.
I looked away from one that she is the show. Oh, heck no.
Girl,
No.
just always got to say something. As far as my final thoughts, I think that this was a really good episode. I'm excited to just be in the moment with this show. I think that we get the twists, the turns, the surprises, and sometimes I can't really figure out where they're going with this. So I'm just excited to go on the ride of it all, and just I'll be here for everybody else's theories and all the things that they feel and think and all that type of stuff. But I'm just loving seeing how it's playing out. So I'm excited for that. Moochie, what are your final thoughts on this episode?
Well, my final thoughts on this is cancer and a burnt breakfast is gonna get Joyce Thomas. That's gonna get her. I do want to. I don't want this storyline where Unique and Rock is going at each other again.
Yeah.
It's tired.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she could talk some sense into him and talk him off the ledge, and then we see a different side of him. Where is it? And I don't think he's Breeze. I just want to see a different side of him. People been hinting to that it is him, but I'm just tired, and I'd rather see when they reveal it, they reveal who it is. I'm not gonna keep guessing who it is at this point, but I do hope to see them work together to get rid of Pops and Snaps. I hope they come together in that way, because now he's showing his face. Now he's walking around. Now is Pops and Snaps gonna get enlighten him that it wasn't her that did it? Are they gonna? He already knows it was his brother that tried to take him out, and I hope that Pops and Snaps tell him that your brother was working with Kanan.
No, we don't. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Moochie. I was saying it. I
It's
thought I was on
okay.
mute.
Oh,
It wasn't
I
about
wanted
you.
to
I was looking
also.
at I was
It's
looking at the
okay.
Marcus
People love
comment.
talking about Joyce Thomas. No, we don't. I wanted to also give a shout out to Kelly Renee, aka Dreamcatcher. She's been watching, but she usually be active in the chat, but she braiding hair tonight. But she's watching us, so, and I wanted to thank her for her support.
Thank
Oh,
you so
hey,
much. I
girl.
appreciate that. We appreciate that. Okay, Candy. Y'all, Candy got a live here shortly, so make sure what you doing. What's the live over? Is it found? I think it's found or something. I don't know what it's over, but whatever it's over, just go show y'all support to her.
Yeah.
Just go show your support to her. Inga, you got anything going on your channel?
I may be going live tomorrow or earlier today at 4:00. I went live doing my Raising Kanan recap. So anybody can go back and check that replay. Tomorrow, I may be doing Godfather Harlem live, but if I'm not able to do it live, it'll be a recorded video. So you can check that out. Then Thursday, Detroit and I are going to be revisiting Snowfall again, and we're going to talk about those characters and the overall all the 6 seasons. It was sort of like a throwback nostalgia on Snowfall. And then Raising Kanan and all that again, because we're done with the Yellow Jacket. So, I'm hoping that maybe Friday, either this Friday or next Friday, whatever's good for Tamieka and everybody else, that we can do the Wiz and Discord. So we'll see, how it looks for this week.
Okay. Hey, Kelly Renee. She said, anytime mooch, hearts. Bumpy is back. Yes, Bumpy is back. Lisa's on my nerves. Stella, I can't stand her. I just got a lot of thoughts. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on to that.
Yeah, she is the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, they irks my soul. I just like that show got me yelling right now. I don't even want to think about it. I get mad again. Tamieka, do you have anything going on your channel right now? Are you just hanging out with everybody still?
Yeah, I'm pretty much hanging out with everybody. If you watch Love at the Lockup, I got a review up for that. And if y'all didn't see my self-care and what you should be watching, go check out that. But other than that, I'm pretty much rocking with the ladies for, Raising Kanan and whatever. I'm trying to see if I can get on somebody panel for Godfather Harlem and The Last of Us. I don't know. If I gotta watch The Last of Us as soon as I get over here. But
Yeah, I gotta look at
I'll
those.
keep y'all updated. Just keep your notifications on. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed and see what's going down. And if y'all didn't see The Handmaid's Tale, I joined EJ and the Fifth Wall for that. That was a fun discussion. If y'all watch that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Moochie, what do you got going on your channel?
Okay, so I'm trying to catch up with everything. It will be some uploads tomorrow. Like I said, I am on location, so please keep y'all notifications on. We did do the finale for Yellow Jackets. But we do want to go over some things one more time, so we might set something up for that. And also, I'll be doing the trailer breakdown on Tuesday, as well as the trailer breakdown for Godfather of Harlem the next day. So we might have a panel together just to talk about Godfather of Harlem and get back into the swing of things. We're gonna talk backstage and set it up, y'all.
Hey, that's what's up. Well, as far as my channel is concerned, of course, y'all know we do Raising Kanan every Sunday till it's over with. Tamieka, myself, and Kay are talking about Handmaid's Tale. So if you watch the Handmaid's Tale, definitely come and join us on Wednesdays for that. On Mondays, I'm hanging out with Miss Kira, Shayna, Mo69. We're all talking about, and Candy, we're all talking about Never Ever Met, messy reality show. So if you're into that, definitely come through for that. On Thursday, Tika and I talk about Ruthless, so definitely join that. I'll be dropping some other stuff. I do have a new channel, y'all, as well, where I have other content. Well, I'm in the middle of making that content, but it'll be up soon. But definitely check out that channel as well. It's called The Binge Junky. I'll drop the link for it in here if I can find it real quick. And then oh yeah, and my merch site is back up. So if y'all like any of the hats that I wear, I actually make all of these hats. I actually hand make all of these hats. So definitely check them out. My website is strictlyopinionated.com. I'll drop that in the chat as well. So I appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Gemini, Don, T, Roy, DeMarcus, Young Boy. She always laid Von Jorner, Kelly, Renee, who else? Deshay, definitely super active in the chat. Sally, thank you guys for all coming through. And it was a lot of y'all in this way for me to go through.
Young boy said, y'all watch too much TV. Young boy, I don't watch as much TV as
I know. I'm laughing at his comments.
Yeah. I'm late catching up on the daggone shows. I still got a whole
I can't keep up with everything.
Shows.
Yeah, I do watch a lot of TV. I will say that. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. We appreciate y'all and good night. Peace.
Night.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be